Just give me my props.
38 years old, didn't do nothing. You couldn't do nothing.
Teofimo Lopez, as we know, got a fight coming up with Jermaine Ortiz. Yeah, that's right. Jermaine Ortiz will be getting a title shot at 140 pounds against Teofimo Lopez. And Teofimo Lopez had quite a bit to say. And yeah, it's your boy, Mr. 926, a.k.a. Bushido the Dragon, a.k.a. the Black Mage, a.k.a. Captain Karate, a.k.a. I could just do this all day. The two-time demonetized champion of the world.
Get the lights up.
Teofimo Lopez, bro. One thing I noticed about Teofimo is that he really, really likes to go against the grain. Whatever everybody else is thinking, whatever it is the popular opinion, he tends to go the opposite way. Now, I'm not sure if this is just Teofimo or him just going against the grain just to do it. But whatever the case, Teofimo Lopez had quite a bit to say. And one thing he had to say is about Terence Bud Crawford. And he criticized Terence Bud Crawford's opposition. Yeah, we're back to this again. Yeah. Yep. When all fails, talk about Terence Bud Crawford. But before we get to that, Teofimo Lopez, he spoke about the Ryan and Rolly and Devin situation. And he says the Mayweather effect. Let's see.
Ryan and Rolly.
That's the Mayweather effect.
Elaborate a little bit.
Huh? Well, no, you got to think about it as a business point. If he gets the world title, then he gets to balance the WBC with the WBA. You know what I mean? But if he got no belt, the Haynes are going to say they need more because they got no money belt.
Ryan and Rolly.
Money thing, right? He also has some things to say about Eddie Hearn.
You know, that's another thing. Speaking of Eddie Hearn, listen, to everybody out there in the boxing world and to all the casual fans listening to this right now, Eddie Hearn is a fluke and a liar and lying to you guys. It's competition, so listen to me. If I was under Matchroom, it would be a whole different story, but we're right here, we're top ranked. So, the thing that he said about me saying I can't sell out arenas and stuff, you know, not only did we sell out, me and Josh Taylor, for the theater in Madison Square Garden, you know what else we did that was great? We hit the highest gross in boxing history presenting in the theater at Madison Square Garden. So we're talking about Lomachenko and Rigondeaux. We outbidded them. We hit the highest gross. We're talking about Sergio Martinez and Miguel Cotto, that was his home. We beat them. So you're telling me someone that can't sell tickets and all these other extra stuff, we hit the highest gross in history for boxing?
I know
you're mad, and that's why you got Edgar Berlanga trying to get that back.
Teofimo Lopez be talking shit, man. Look, I don't know nothing. I didn't know nothing about that part, right? For what I knew, remember what Gervonta Davis said a little while back? Teofimo, he can't sell tickets. You know what I'm saying? He need to worry about selling tickets. Like, this is something.
Teofimo need to worry about selling some tickets. He can't even sell tickets, and he about to fight in New York, and that only hold 4,000. Tell him to sell some tickets, then holler at me, bum ass nigga.
A lot of guys been saying about Teofimo Lopez that he's just not a ticket seller. He just don't be putting asses in seats like that. He doesn't have a core fan base anywhere. But Teofimo Lopez also has some things to say about Terence Crawford. Now, with Terence Crawford, this has been a thing throughout his whole career, right? As we know, it's been like a thing throughout his career. He ain't fought nobody. It was always something, right? It's just always something. But now let's see what Teofimo Lopez got to say.
The fighters that Crawford fought were handicapped. You know what I'm saying? Look, Errol Spence just announced about his eye and stuff. Jose Benavidez, when he fought him, he had a shot leg. When he and then who's the other fighter that he faced that they try to make it a big thing and he was injured too? Kell Brook with his eye. So every fighter that Crawford has faced throughout the 147 division, whether it looks good on paper, they've been injured. The fighters that Crawford.
So basically, everybody Bud Crawford fought, according to Teofimo Lopez, has been injured. Now, prior to this, and salute to the Boxing Social, but prior to this, I believe he said he wants to fight Terence Crawford. And he said it's just a situation to where he wants the best fighting the best, and and all this stuff, right? But really, I think part of it is him just trying to sell his next fight with Jermaine Ortiz. You know, it became really popular to mention Terence Bud Crawford's name, right? It's just one of the popular things to do. And check it out, Terence Bud Crawford says this: LOL, hate it or love it, I'm just that guy. Anytime a fighter opens their mouth, my name in it. So what does that tell you? So yeah, I think that's Bud's reaction to this. Maybe I don't think this is a reaction to Spence, right? He had no comment in regards to stuff Spence said, but I believe this next statement is Crawford's reaction to Teofimo Lopez. I mean, look, man. If Teofimo Lopez is serious about challenging himself, you already know your boy Bushido's all about that. I mean, I don't really know what Teofimo Lopez. He got to get past Jermaine Ortiz. There's still so much smoke at 140. You know, there's Surreal. It seemed like a lot of these dudes, they got the belts already, are trying to like just like kind of maneuver around through the division without fighting any of these tough guys that's in that division. That's just what it's looking like. And they're getting his belts and they kind of doing what they want to do. Ryan Garcia never even touched the belt, and he trying to dictate the terms of the weight class. I don't think that should be a thing, right? It shouldn't be. The guys who's holding the belt should be able to call the shots. That's just what it is. You're a champion. And Ryan Garcia, in my opinion, isn't that big of a draw like that. He isn't really that proven yet. You know what I'm saying? He did it one time with Tank, and now, you know. So we got to see how both of them motherfuckers do without each other on pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? And Tank's track record prior to Ryan wasn't looking that promising, if you ask me. And Ryan Garcia, he ain't been on pay-per-view since. So, but as far as Teofimo Lopez, what? Okay, really what? I mean, like I said, part of me respect the call out, right? If he's serious, right? But another part of me, like, Crawford's not really looking down to fight you, bro. He did mention he wants to fight him. Champion versus champion, lineal versus lineal, and all this stuff, but Teofimo Lopez gets his fucking ass beat by Terence Crawford, bro. Okay? To be quite frank, he gets his ass smoked. All right? Now, the George Kambosos thing, we can't really necessarily go off that, but it did happen. Terence Crawford would have never lost to a George Kambosos under any circumstances. Under any circumstances, bro. So, there's levels to this shit, man. We've seen Teofimo Lopez question himself in the ring. We've never seen Crawford question himself. So Teofimo Lopez, really, in my opinion, is just trying to sell his next fight with Jermaine Ortiz, because really not too many people know who Jermaine Ortiz is. Hardcore fans know who he is. Very strong fighter, pretty big lightweight, and he should be at 140 anyway. We're going to see what he can do against Teofimo Lopez. I believe he's training with Bill Haney and everybody, so we're going to see what happens with that one. But Teofimo Lopez, man, tell me what you guys think about him calling out Terence Crawford and saying that everybody Bud Crawford fought was injured. Pretty much saying that his resume is overrated. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.